Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always legendary and the character classes and starting locations are always random, keeping the gameplay fresh and the starting challenges unique from character to character. If this sounds awesome to you, hit that like and subscribe button because I do this every week. Every Saturday, in fact, at 6 p.m. UTC or 11 a.m. my time here in Arizona. I'll let you do the conversions on your own because there are time zones all over the place. How's everybody doing? Let's see. I see Magus and I see Gail Ohm. Hope you all had a happy holiday and a great new year. Happy 2022 indeed, Magus, to you as well. I heard Gail Ohm had lots of family. Did you go see family or did they come to you? Easier if they come to you, I guess, right? Except then you have all the cleanup. I don't know. I'd rather visit somebody, honestly. Hosting can be a pain. Okay. Family came here. Okay, well, at least you don't have to travel then, right? That's good, that's good. Let's see. What did we do last episode? I think we were chasing down, the Agent of Mara stuff, which is why we're back here in Rorikstead, Eric's hometown. We're about to finish that quest off. We just need to get to Guker's monument and then sort of traverse the plains looking for, what's his name? Fenrig? Yeah, so we're gonna have some saber cats to look out for, probably a few wolves. The saber cats are the ones that are really gonna scare me because 1 or 2 hits from them and I'll be dead. And they also have an uncanny ability of sneaking up on you in this game. Sort of nature's assassins, I would say. So we're gonna keep an eye on them. I also found the setting in Nether's follower framework in the MCM to get Eric to take his helmet off when he's not fighting. So we get to see a little bit more of his beautiful mug there. Let's see, anything else? No, I don't think so. Let's get started. So we're here in Rorikstead. We just need to... Oops, that's not what I wanted. What the heck am I doing? Oh no, I've broken it. Here we go. I think it's because I was messing with the free cam in the menu screen there. Yeah, Magus, it is. I was using it with amazing follower tweaks before that. That one's a little easier to find in the dialogue options, and I knew that there should have been an option in Nether's. I just wasn't able to find it, and then I sat down and I just made myself look for it, and turns out it was in probably the most obvious spot possible. So yeah, that's an option I like to keep turned on because it gives the followers a little bit more identity, especially when you have like the NPC overhauls and stuff like that. That gives them better looking faces and more unique faces and things like that. So we'll be interacting with Eric a little bit more, I think. Now we're looking for Guker's monument. I see some ruins over there. That might be where it is. We'll have to keep our eye out. Guker's monument is... Oh, we gotta give these guys a wide berth. Don't want any trouble with the Thalmor. Guker's monument is on the road between Rorikstead and Whiterun. Let's put on the armor here a little bit too. And it's just off the road to the north. So going this way, I'll be looking off to my left, trying to find the tall monument to Mr. Guker. So I've been doing some thinking about Gavin's backstory here too. Okay, he's just being cagey over there. He's just being sus. I'm thinking that Gavin here was probably like an orphan or something like that from... Oh, we got a thief. I've also hotkeyed my paralysis poison.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
This is not your day, thief. Do I look like I have any money?
No, guess not. Well, get out of here before I change my mind.
All right, well, that's the power of the rogue there, right? Power of a silver tongue. Sometimes it means you don't have to fight with somebody who's probably stronger than you. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really look like he's got a whole lot of money, other than his well-manicured Fu Manchu and goatee there. Looking like Guy Fawkes. Caladran, hello and welcome. Happy New Year. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so he was an orphan from High Rock, was probably scooped up to do some kind of, to be like a laborer or something for one of the nobles out there. Decided that that wasn't for him, so he stole away at night, and then probably split his time between taking up with, you know, traveling troubadours, which is where he kind of got his little silver tongue and sense of flair from. And then probably some bandits too, which is where he learned to fight. The bandits made more money, which Gavin is all about. But they lacked a certain amount of refinement, both in the way that they fought and the way that they lived. And Gavin was just really not about that at all, so he left his bandit clan, probably stole away in the night again, without saying anything, which the bandits probably did not take kindly to, so they're not likely to be allied with him, I would think. So yeah, I think he went to go be legitimate, not because he has grown a conscience or anything, but mostly because he doesn't want to live like a savage. So he's trying to make his money, and that he has found early on in his residency here in Skyrim that the way to make money here is with your sword arm. So that's what he's doing. Oh my gosh, I really passed up Euchre's monument here. I was keeping an eye on it too. Really easy to miss. Might be easier to see from this direction, I would hope. I hear Nernroot. Caladran is alright. Well, it could be a lot worse, huh? Glad to hear you're alright, Caladran. So that's the backstory of Gavin, a little more fleshed out, I think. Okay, these guys have probably taken care of any threats. We can move a little faster with the sword put away. So today, I think I want to complete the Agent of Mara quest, which fits with this character because he does worship Mara. Let's see, is it over here? See some kind of rock formations over there, but they're covered up by the trees. Hard to see. And then after that, head back to Riften, get the what is it, 15% magic resistance from Dinya. And then I think we'll come back here and kind of clean up some of these Whiterun bounties that we have. Dustman's Cairn, I think, will be the next thing after that. So that'll be our first encounter with the Silver Hand, which tend to be, with this load order, this mod list anyway, much more powerful than your run-of-the-mill bandits. So the crossbows, I feel like the enemies are a little higher level than your bandits. Ah, there it is. Than your regular old bandits anyway, so that one's got me a little concerned. I've died in Dustman's Cairn before with other characters, but I've made it through with other ones too, so we'll see how this goes today. Before that, though, I need to make it across the plains,
I'm searching for my Fenric. He
which
was
means either
marching
avoiding or
God's
taking on
men, who they say will wipe
potential
out
saber cats.
here. I've
We got to keep our head on a
turned
swivel.
everybody though, and I can't find him. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair.
Firecrotch, huh? Listen, the last battle here was hundreds of years ago.
Are you a fool? Look at the bodies around you. Even if you're blind, surely you can smell the blood.
What Rookie's trying to say here is, she
Help
sees
me
dead people.
search for Fenric. He must be here somewhere.
Excuse me. Alright, we'll find your Fenrig. I have it on good authority that Fenrig is to the northeast of this mountain outcrop over here. Don't ask me how I know. It's magic. Okay, so we're going to be heading east and we're going to be looking for that small mountain over here with the with that new sort of dwarven structure on top of it. There it is. So we're going to be heading toward that mountain there. Let's make sure our poison is good to go, just in case we encounter a saber cat. I want to be able to put him down immediately. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We're going to head for that, and then we're going to circle around the foothills of this mountain to the left, which will take us to the north side of the mountain, and eventually the northeast side of it, which is where we should be able to find Fenrig. Fenrig the Firecrotch. She is mortally challenged indeed. Welcome aboard, Dr. Jest. Hope you had a good holiday. And a good New Year's celebration. Hope nobody's too hungover out there. I don't drink. The wife and I didn't really do anything last night anyway. We kind of just did our best to keep the dog calm with all the fireworks going off. Ooh, speech. That helps. Zenithar. Why does Zenithar need offerings? If Zenithar is teaching his followers anything good about business, they wouldn't be leaving silver ingots here on his shrine. Seems a little counterproductive, doesn't it? So we'll just be taking those. Whoop. Good looking out there, Eric. Gotta be a little more vigilant here.
What was that?
What was what? What did you hear? Back to the wall. Well, I'm glad Eric seems to have better vision than me. Where the hell is that wolf? Ah, crap. God, these wolves are sneaky. See, if that were a saber cat, I'd be toast. Usually with the wolves, you can hear them coming before you see them coming, but... Yeah, Eric, just stay close. Oh, there he is. Did you see him? I saw the saber cat over there, right behind that tree. He's stalking us. I see you over there. What do you think? Should we take him on? I'd kind of rather take him on... Oh, crap. Oh, that's a mammoth, too. Okay. I'd kind of rather take him on our terms. Oh, there goes the mammoth. I hope he doesn't land on me. Then kind of try to pass him by and then have him hit us from behind. Let's not lose awareness of our situation here, though, of our environment. Let's try this. Can I calm him? If I can hit him. Yes, indeed. Good, good. Ooh, illusion's good. Illusion is good. Thank Mara for the illusion ability.
Oh, no, you don't. It is a shame that was necessary.
For the rogue. Yes, okay, good. Whew. Take all of that. Alright, let's not let our guard down. The saber cats in this game do not tend to travel in groups or hang out together. They tend to be sort of more territorial. But that doesn't mean... Oh, that's okay. Just passing by. Don't worry about me. We don't have any beef with those bandits there. Nobody's paying us to take them out, so we're going to leave them be. That doesn't mean that there is not more saber cats around here, so we're gonna keep our eyes peeled here. Yes, indeed. That tactical level up Magus is
Smell the air. Isn't it wonderful?
is a really nice tool in staying alive. For sure. Wow, can't type. Go for the high ground. Yes, high ground is good. Having a wall at your flank or your side to limit the amount of angles of attack that you have to deal with, I think is even more valuable. So I'll often keep like a wall or some kind of cliffside or something at my back or my side so that I can concentrate on one angle. But yes, high ground is good because if you can use the terrain to your advantage. A lot of times enemies cannot navigate the terrain like you can. So staying up high is never ill-advised in my opinion. Okay, we got to be getting close to Mr. Ghost over here. Okay, I see wolves over here, I think. Some kind of light-colored fur. Nice. Oh, there's Fenrig over there. I see him. Does wolf have anything weird? No. Just skin. And that's not weird. There was another wolf hightailing it over this way. Probably chasing a rabbit or something, or, you know, a deer. Or an elk. Alright. Well, I can't tell if you got a red beard or not, but you're the only ghost around here, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to be talking to you. Hey, your wife's looking for you.
Rookie?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Up your butt and around the corner. God, I'm good. No, I'm kidding. West in the plains over the mountain.
We're expected to fight there tomorrow. Joker elected to camp here for the night. I don't like it, though.
Here, why don't you let me take you to her?
If she's come this far from home, it must be important. Lead on. I just need to report back to camp by sunrise.
Ah, sounds good. Alright, let go. He's one of those lingerers. There we go. Alright. You know the people that like come to your desk at work or something and start like a stupid little conversation, and then when the conversation is totally over, like obviously they still kind of like linger around and like kind of ask you about something on your desk, like, ooh, who's this in this picture? Yeah. That's Fenrig.
Of course I am. What brings you here?
Fantastic reward for any character. Yep, that resistance to magic goes a long way. You can do it at low level too. You don't have to be strong to get it.
What's going on?
It just kind of requires you to
I'm so confused.
putz around
What's happening?
It doesn't
the province a little bit,
I'm here.
run some
We're
errands.
together now. And we will be forever.
Okay, well now that they're not here, I'm gonna take your shield and your mountain flowers. Really? Yes, definitely really. I don't know if you're talking about your button around the corner comment, but Yep, that's how these streams tend to go. They devolve into potty humor. So sorry, or you're welcome, depending on your feelings on that. Yes, the ending of that quest, it's a quick quest, it's a little side quest, but it is not without potency, I would say. Especially the end. It's kind of heartwarming. Okay, so now the plan, I'm going to head to the Rorikstead carriage stop here, and we're going to take a carriage back to Riften. And then we'll turn that quest in. We'll get our Agent of Mara perk that gives us 15% resistance to magic. And then I think I want to go find the Shadow Stone over here. I don't think I'll be taking the Shadow Stone because we're not a sneaky class. Oh, it was about his comment about having a bad feeling. Yeah, we're kind of beyond that point, right? Yeah, I would like to find the Shadow Stone here, not because I'm going to take the Shadow Stone, but I do kind of want to make an effort to find all the stones. I'm running the Andromeda Unique Standing Stones of Skyrim mod from Anai Sion, the Anai suite, and it gives you a bonus power once you find all the stones, and those powers can be quite powerful, for lack of a better term. So I do wanna make an effort to find those if we're in the area. I'm not gonna go way out of my way to track them all down just yet. I am an alchemist, but I'm going to try to avoid taking alchemical ingredients because it doesn't make for good viewership. I can go back after the stream and pick all these little flowers and stuff, but you might see me pick a few now and then just because I can't resist, or I'm coming across like a more rare ingredient, or it's just super convenient. Either way. You will see me pick up Impstool and Canis Root because those make my paralysis poisons. Which will go a very long way in keeping me alive. Hey, Stephanie. What's up? How's 2022 treating you out there in Chicago? You have any good gunfights out there last night? Sorry. I laugh because I have to.
Need your charity, Breton. My girls deserve something nice.
I passed the carriage stop there. So far, so good, bud. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Couple of good gunshots. Oh, and the waifu is here too. What's going on, Ryan? Glad to see you in the stream. Yeah, we had fireworks here all night. There might have been gunshots. I don't know. Arizona is kind of well known for, you know, our gun-toting locals wanting to shoot guns in the air when they're happy, not realizing that those bullets come down somewhere, you know. But no, I don't think I heard any gunshots last night. But
I got this for you.
the dog was scared of the fireworks anyway. She didn't know any better. She thought we were all gonna die a horrible, horrible death. So my New Year's Eve celebration was, you know, cleaning up puddles and trying to cuddle the dog as as fiercely as possible. Slept through the gunfights and the drive-by. Good, good. Well, at least you're well rested. That's the important thing. Alright, so we gotta find the Temple of Mara here. We're gonna turn in this quest, get our buff. We'll go find the Shadowstone, and then I think we'll head back to Whiterun. We'll do the Dustman's Cairn quest for proving honor to the companions, and we'll probably do some bounties and stuff while we're there. Make some of that gold, which is the name of the game for Gavin here. Used to climb telephone poles for a living, hated January 1st. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Hello,
Lady Mara
Dinya.
bids you welcome to her benevolence.
I helped the long dead lovers find each other.
Your efforts have helped illuminate the entire province. I trust by now you've achieved a higher comprehension of love.
Well, didn't you know I'm all about Mara?
Mara with you, so the rest of the province may shine with her
You can leave
glories.
now if you want. I know that was terrible. I won't blame you. You shut the stream down after that one. So the other thing is just the handing out the flyers. That's not something that Gavin wants to do. He doesn't want to be that guy. He's a dashing, debonair swordsman duelist. He's not going to hand out religious pamphlets. Even if these people could use some Mara in their lives. I'm looking at you, buddy.
Buy some armor and live to
Yeah.
tell about it.
Stern look. That stern, unapproving look. Get some Mara in your life. Okay, what time is it? It is 4:47 p.m. It is early enough to be able to take a carriage ride. Oh no, we wanted to do the damn Shadowstone first. I am forgetting my own plans here. Seconds after I made them. Seconds after I drew them up, I'm forgetting them. You know, while we're here, let's sell off some of our loot.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge.
Come to see Balaman looking to protect
So
yourself.
let's see,
or deal some damage.
what other games are you guys playing in the new year? Or are you just going to be concentrating on Skyrim? I want to keep a silver ingot for the Permadeath quest. Don't need the leather, even though Eric just gave me that. You keep the bear pelts for Tembla in Iverstead. I just started playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and man, that game is good. It's a couple years old at this point. I kind of missed it. I didn't get around to playing it when it came out, but
Greetings, honored friend.
glad I'm playing it
Interested
now
in some
because,
fine
man, that game
just what you see here.
pretty sexy. Skyrim, Fallout 4, and old school RuneScape. Wow, okay. I've never played RuneScape. I'm not sure that, not sure I'd be able to get into it. Older games tend to be a little tough for me these days.
Or just here for training. Otherwise, move on. Take a look.
But that's a good call out. That was a classic. People love that game. Fallen Order is on sale. Nice. Yeah, I got it on sale probably a year or so ago, or probably some point last year. But I just haven't played it. My backlog is this ever-growing tumor of fun and enjoyment that I seem to be extremely adept at avoiding somehow. That's about all I have to give her.
Come back when you're ready to spend.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to be different about that. I think this year maybe. Maybe not spend so long. Whenever I encounter a game that I like, that I really enjoy, I always try to get all the achievements in it. I think I'll be better served, you know, just when I stop having as much fun with it, just to uninstall it and go grab another game from my from what Steam is recommending. Looking forward to Elden Ring for sure. That game looks amazing, and everybody who previews it says, you know, it really reminds them of Skyrim in a lot of ways. So, you know,
Need a ride?
it's been a long time since we've had a game like Skyrim, And now people are saying that Elden Ring is like Skyrim. Todd's going on stream all the time saying, hey, Starfield is like Skyrim in space. So looking forward to Starfield for sure.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Hashtag blame Todd.
You ready to go yet?
Hoping to play more Divinity 2. I've had that on my wish list. I'm waiting for it to go on a steeper sale than it has been. But that one does look very interesting to me.
In my line of work.
Binged all of Cobra Kai Season 4. I know, I wanted to watch it, but I was so worn out from comforting my dog all night that I wasn't able to, you know, boot it up last night. Yeah, looking forward to Cobra Kai. I love Cobra Kai. Alright, now it's getting a little late. I don't want to head all the way out to Dustman's in the dark, and especially in the fog. Wow, that's kind of haunting, isn't it? That looks great. Screenshot. Kodak moment. So yeah, I think Elden Ring and Starfield are probably the two big ones that I'm looking forward to this year. I also want to see more about Avowed, which is that would be Obsidian's fantasy RPG that they have in the works right now. Obsidian did The Outer Worlds and Fallout New Vegas. They have a couple of projects in the works too, aside from that. So I don't know if we'll see that this year, but we might see like an E3 trailer or something for it. Okay, so yeah, just gonna head into Jorvaskr for the evening, get fed, get hydrated. We'll get a good night's sleep, and then we'll head out to Dustman's Cairn and see what we can do about this fragment of Wuthrad. Oh crap, you know what? I never looked at the Shadow Stone. Keep getting distracted. 2022 is the year of ADD for me. It's the year I finally break down and get ADD. New Knights of the Old Republic looks interesting. It sure does. But, let's see, is that BioWare again? BioWare has, it's got a lot to prove. I would say it probably has more to prove than Bethesda Game Studios at this point. As bad as Fallout 76 was, at least they supported it, and at least they have a following. And there's fun to be had in that game, even if it's totally not my thing at all. People do like that game. And BGS Maryland was not... They only were involved in Fallout 76 only so far. So to me, if they felt like they wanted to wash their hands of that, they could do that. BioWare, however, the whole Anthem debacle is far less excusable. You know, that game is totally unsupported. It's been abandoned. And while you can blame the publisher for that, I think that, you know, the developer studio had plenty of time to work on that and make that game, you know, somewhat fun to play at least. And I think that game was in development for like 6 or 7 years, and that's the best they could come up with. I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't their fault, but they are also not like... It wasn't completely their fault, but they're not completely devoid of blame for it either, I would say. Hey, Scotty. What's up, friend? How you doing? How is 2022 treating you so far? Yeah, they've announced a new Knights of the Old Republic, or like Knights of the Republic or something like that. I think it's... Is it a direct sequel to the original game? Or is it like a remaster? It's something like that. I thought it was a sequel.
I've been tending to the
And I'm not
warriors
even
of
really sure if BioWare is
as long as I
developing
can
it, to be
remember.
honest. They have shown almost nothing for the game. It was just pretty much an announcement. As far as I know. Yeah, we just don't know much about it other than it's being worked on. Which, you know, we'll see how that goes. Sometimes that doesn't mean it's ever going to see the light of day or that we're going to see any more of it. But it is a huge property that a lot of people would love to see. So, maybe. Eclipse looks amazing. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one. Oh. Who just died? Eric, you didn't just die, did you? Nope, he's still alive. Did I shut your, like, finger in the door or something? I'm so sorry. Eric, don't be like that. That was an accident. After all we've been through, you're gonna be like that just because I shut your finger in the door? You're wearing gauntlets. Jeez. Alright, well, let's head to Dustman's. Okay, so Dustman's Cairn. It's not the Draugr that worries me at all. It's the Silverhand. The Silverhand is going to be well-armed, well-armored, and they have those crossbows. I feel like the crossbows probably are going to two-shot me with this light armor. So we're going to have to see how this goes. We're going to take it very slowly. We are going to have the benefit of having Eric with us and Farkas. So we're going to have two heavy armored knight or warrior type characters with us that can tank, which is good. We're just going to have to try not to take point on this stuff. Let them kind of blaze the trail ahead of us. Make liberal use of our paralysis poisons. And find opportunities to use our illusion spells to get the Silverhand to fight each other. And I think we should make it out alive. We also have to be mindful of the corners and the walls and everything. Because if we do encounter somebody with a crossbow, we want to be able to duck out of line of sight, out of the firing line for those guys, at least until they are focused on our more heavily armored friends here. Okay, so I'm not expecting too much trouble on the road to Dustman's. There might be a random encounter with an assassin or a thief like we've seen. Maybe some wolves. Maybe some crabs on that bridge. We'll see. What a puss, indeed. While we're here, let's go ahead and add the white... Oh, let's see. This is the Western Watchtower. I was gonna say White River Watch, but that's where Hajvar Iron Hand was. Go ahead and add that to our map there. Morning fog is looking nice. Fort Greymore there in the distance. Currently inhabited by bandits. Okay. Yep, here's our assassin. Come on, bud. Oh, have a seat. Where are you, Eric? I heard his voice like way over there. What are you doing? Alright, well, he's tough, but he's not much for brains, I would say. Unfortunately. Let's see. I can sell some of this stuff off for a decent profit. Looks like we've already read this note. This is not the first assassin. There's also this Astrid character. So why does this Astrid want us dead? We know about the Dark Brotherhood. Gavin does anyway. And he knows that if they're after us, there must have been a contract on us. And Gavin hasn't really avoided making enemies in his past, so it really could be anybody. He was a bandit for a while. He might have crossed somebody who held a grudge. As far as bandits go, Gavin wasn't the most evil of them, the most savage of them. In fact, he left because that lifestyle was too savage. He liked a little bit more refinement in his life. He enjoyed the finer things, and the bandits were just not providing that for them. Or for him. So as far as the, you know, the murder, there might have been a little bit of murder, but only sort of in proactive self-defense, I would say. If he was waylaying somebody or robbing somebody on the highway and they put up a fight, he might have killed them. So yeah, maybe he killed somebody's family member or something. Let's see.
Someone do something. Help.
Oh well, must have run off.
Is this the old orc? Yeah. Old orc here. He's looking for a good death. We are not going to fight an orc who is able to take on 2 large mud crabs and 2 saber cats. No, thank you. We have other obligations. But he does have the titular line of this stream, of this weekly stream. He is looking for a good death. Hey, Mr. B. I can take his armor. I'm about to get an upgrade, an armor upgrade anyway. Here very soon in Dustman's Cairn that kind of fits the rogue aesthetic a little better. Especially the Breton rogue aesthetic, I think. A little more sleek armor, a little more stylish, I think. Alright, here's Dustman's right up here. We've probably kept poor Farkas here waiting for quite a while. Overnight, at least. I don't remember when we told him we'd meet him here, but here he is. What's up, bud?
Keep moving.
One of the ancient Nord ruins. Who knows what's down there?
Okay, so we got tank number 2 with us here. That's good. Ooh, hanging moss. That's Fortify One-Handed potions right there. Could use that. It is dark in here. All right.
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently. Tread lightly.
I always tread lightly. Eric, not so much. Dwarven hatchet, huh? That's an interesting weapon. Ringmail hood. That is going to do better than my leather helmet here. How does it look? That's the most important thing, right? Hey, that works. Hard to tell in the dark here, but yeah, I like it. And that's a two-handed, yeah, two-handed skill book. Not using two-handed, but I'll take the level progression anyway. Okay, I think I heard some Draugr in there. The Draugr I'm not too worried about. The Silverhand I definitely am worried about. Oh, I see ya.
went pretty well, all things considered.
I think so too, Eric. As long as you guys are taking the brunt of the attack and leave me to stab these folks in the back, I think things are going pretty well indeed. The arrows I'm taking because they weigh nothing. And as my speech skill grows, I will be able to sell them. Oh, did you see that? I got a timed block on the bash. That's hard to do. Reflexes. Old man reflexes staying strong. Okay, now I think we're going to be running into the silver hand here next. The iron ingots there I don't need. Can't sell them for very much anyway, so whatever.
Old Nord's sacrifice place. Be careful around here. Let's look
Sacrifice
for a way to open the
place.
bars.
Is that a technical term there, Farkas?
Bye.
Orcish long mace, huh? That's pretty wicked looking.
9.
Take it. Hey Eric, what do you think about this this scepter, this long mace here?
I am happy to help if I can.
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
No, he still likes the ancient Nordic
I'll follow.
spear there. Interesting. He really doesn't want to give that thing up, no matter what I give him. We'll see. We'll see if he eventually finds something he likes better. I'm gonna keep giving him stuff, see what he wants. Hey, what does this button do? Throwing out the bowel movement quote there, huh? Yeah.
Now look what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release. What was that?
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd be coming here. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you.
The poop humor again? Yep.
None of you will be alive to tell it.
Okay. My friend just turned into a dog. No, I mean, it's not weird for a dog to turn into my friend, but when my friend turns into a dog...
I hope I didn't scare you.
That's pretty weird. What was that?
It's a blessing given to some of us. We can be like wild beasts. Fearsome.
Like wild beasts? I'm pretty sure you just were a wild beast just now. Are you gonna turn me into a werewolf?
Oh no, only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Draugr to worry about.
Okay. Well, that didn't look very civilized or refined, did it? Okay, we do have a very good pack mule in Eric here, so I'm just going to take all this stuff. And I'm actually going to equip the silver hand stuff. That's the new armor I was talking about getting there. I don't know if I like the... Let's see, does the ringmail hood, does that go with it? And if so... Let's see, 28 armor points here. The shrouded mask... 26, so... Let's see, the ringmail hood is better than that. Silver hand, 35. Yeah, that's just way better. I can't get rid of the... Favorite that. Gotta use it. There we go. Now, at some point, we'll find a hood or something that kind of fits the aesthetic a little bit better, but for right now, I kind of like this for a rogue. Sleek armor. And a Skyforged steel greatsword. Hey, Eric. Oh, Eric's just chilling here in the throne.
I've got your back.
Is there a silver rapier in your setup by any chance? Yes, animated armory for sure. I think I would like to go for the basket hilt though. I think that would fit his aesthetic even better. That comes from Jesus. I'm gonna have to make another patch for the animations like I did with the captain's cutlass that I'm wielding right now. But at some point I do want to get that basket hilt and hook it up to the rapier animation. That's my plan. But a silver rapier does look nice in animated armory, and if I do come across one, I may just put that in if it's better than the captain's cutlass.
What do you need?
Well, Eric, I want to know what you think about this great sword, this one-handed sword, and this great sword here.
Let's get going.
Looks like he still wants that spear. He's got some kind of sentimental value attached to that thing, and I'm not going to discourage that.
Can I help you?
I feel like there's some kind of bug or some kind of mismatch in a value somewhere between animated armory, or is that's either, I think that's animated armory where that spear is coming from. It's either animated armory or it's heavy armory.
Of course.
There's some kind of mismatch or bug keeping him from equipping anything else, but I'm gonna roll with that in terms of roleplay and say that that's got some kind of sentimental value to him. Like maybe that was a spear of one of his ancestors that's been passed down or something like that. $219, that'll give us plenty of room to play there. So yeah, that's my plan for swords if I, live that long. Right now the captain's cutlass is plenty good enough. I've also downloaded a couple of rapier packs from the Nexus. So when I do a rogue build guide at some point, that's probably what I'll use. You guys fight each other now. Oh crap, she's coming right for us. Or he is. Yeah, turn around and fight, doofus.
Victory or Sovngarde!
Farkas, what are you doing? Now, I'm trying to keep an eye on where that crossbowman might be coming from.
I'm gone you into pieces!
Farkas really blew our tactical advantage there by running all the way back here for some reason. Yep, there goes the crossbowman. Now hopefully he... Yeah, good.
Kill me! I'll tear you to pieces.
Look out! We're routed! Fall back! Death is Come on! Get him! We're routed! Fall back! I'll try.
Oh my god. They're gonna run through this entire thing now, aren't they? Oh, did Farkas just cut him in half? Good. Good job, Farkas. Good boy. I'll give you a treat later. Watch out for the darts. Let's see. I thought I saw some imp stool over here. I did. There we go. Delicious, delicious imp stool. What did the ancient Nords use this place for? My best guess, like weird sex stuff, is what I'm gonna say. Not impressed with my joke. Ah, to hell with ya. To hell with ya. Wild mushroom, that's conjuration. That's not gonna help us. Debella worship, yep. But the weird kind of Debella worship, which is really saying something. Because those Debella worshippers are already kind of weird, you know? Okay. And yeah, Gavin is not above a little bit of grave robbing. He has no shame. But oh shoot, that's a live one. We got a live one, guys.
Stay dead.
Oh, yep, we did trigger aggression over here. Wow, somebody really staggered Eric there.
No, it's you.
Get that guy out of the equation.
You're in your own.
Okay. Well, by sort of being too loud and triggering aggression from these guys, we actually did ruin their tactical advantage. They had the two-handed damage dealer down here to tank, and then they would have had the crossbowman up there peppering. You just like shooting fish in a barrel with that damn... Ooh, doppelganger. This is good. Creates an illusionary copy of the target for 21 seconds. Doesn't work on dragons, undead, and machines. 30-second cooldown. Yes, please. That actually has better utility than even Fury does because you don't need two enemies to use it. What happens in Dustman's Cairn stays in Dustman's Cairn. Indeed. How are we doing on poisons, by the way? 9 paralysis poisons, and then we have 12 slow poisons left, too. I do want to do a quick save really quick here because I don't want to have a crash or something and then lose that doppelganger spell. That's a Forgotten Magic Redone spell, and you can only get those in random loot. So finding ones that you can actually use for your class tends to be kind of difficult. Kind of rare, so when I do happen across one, I like to make sure I keep it. I have actually crashed before after getting like the perfect Forgotten Magic spell, and then had to redo a section only to not have that spell book proc the second time through. So lessons learned there. Always do a quick save after you find a Forgotten Magic spell that you like. Odin, actually, the newer sort of vanilla plus spell pack from Anai. It has some stuff that only shows up in loot too, so when you find some of that stuff, and I don't remember the ones off the top of my head, but I think like Simulacrum is one of them for illusion. Yeah, so always save after you get one of those you like too. Reminds me to reinstall FMR again with the new list. Yeah, I keep it in my base list now. It's just, it's so much fun when you find an FMR spell that that you can actually use. It's like an event, you know? And they always end up being very powerful because of their own little perk system. And you end up using them all the time because of their, they have their own experience as well. So they end up kind of transforming a playthrough, at least for a little bit anyway, in a way that you can't really plan for because of the random nature of the spell tome spawns. So just having them in my load order at all times kind of adds that little element of a surprise twist to your playthrough. Gotta have it. These guys are not going to surprise me again. FMR? Yeah, Forgotten Magic Redone. One of my favorite spell packs of all time. You can find it on the Nexus. Good stuff, good stuff. Highly recommended. There is a patch that you can use for Ordinator. It's not required, but it kind of, if you're not running the patch, then the perks kind of don't affect the spells. Which is fine, because the spells have their own perks that you can access in the MCM. But it makes everything feel a little more cohesive, in my opinion, if you are running the patch. It does make things stronger, so it might affect balance a little bit.
It's a shame that was necessary.
Didn't get the time to block that time, but oops, woke that dude up. Didn't get the time to block that time around, but you know, it was enough not to take it too much damage, so that's good. Definitely recommend the patch there, though. Yeah, me too. Yeah, as I said, the nature of Forgotten Magic, you're probably going to be using the spells that you find all the time. So if you're not running the patch to where the Ordinator perks affect your Forgotten Magic spells, and yeah, you're losing a major sense of cohesion there. It's like, why are you taking any of the perks in that spell skill tree for that spell that you're using all the time? Just gives you a reason to take relevant perks. So yeah, I recommend using the patch as well, even though, you know, you're not gonna break your game if you don't use it. Well worth it.
I don't think I like where this is going.
I don't think I like where this is going either. I'm going to pre-coat the blade here. This has ambush written all over it. There is a dark balcony up there where, you know, it would be great to have like a sniper perch or something. In fact, we can take a shot in the dark here. Oh, we got one. I think we got one. That's awesome. I really didn't know there was going to be a guy there. I knew there was one up there somewhere, but I did not expect to hit him at all. Okay, something happening over here. Are they fighting each other? I hope they're fighting each other. I think I hit somebody up there.
Huh? What was that?
Maybe not.
What was that?
Go check it out, Eric. Farkas, go check it out. Ow! Okay, that actually didn't hurt too bad. That got me with a bolt. That's actually much less than I thought. I am on legendary difficulty. I am wearing the upgraded armor though, the Silverhand armor, so maybe that helps a little bit. Take a nap.
Is what you want.
You also take a nap.
I fought worse than you.
Easily blocked.
Quite a team, eh?
Okay. Those paralysis poisons are literally a lifesaver here. Stormgate, that's alteration. We can't use that. The rogue only uses illusion magic. And we're over cucumbered here.
Can I assist you?
Yeah, Eric, hold my cucumber.
Of course.
Go ahead and read that while we're at it.
Let me know if you need anything.
Sure, sure. Yeah, the doppelganger spell, I'm not sure it's gonna work at this level. Before I use it in an official permadeath capacity, I kind of want to play around with it. Maybe on a follower or something. So I'm going to use my tried and true tools here to stay alive through the rest of this stream. But next stream, if we make it through this one, we'll show off some hot doppelganger action for your viewing pleasure. Okay. The rogue does not sneak.
Is someone there?
I think I missed.
A fight.
Yep, there's the crossbow. Go get him, guys. They're shooting you. Go kill him. Killed Eric. I didn't kill him, but I stabbed him. Alright, watch out for the crossbows, guys. There you go. Go get them.
Found you.
That one came right by me.
I'm gonna kill you.
There you go. Oh, nice stab, Eric.
That'll teach him.
Please don't start fighting each other. Wow, Farkas has popped that avatar power. He should only get to do that once every 24 hours, but I guess NPCs aren't hindered by that. Might be a game engine limitation. Okay. I think there's a chest over here to the left. There he is. Alright, this next area is pretty tough. There is a large concentration of Silverhand, and a lot of Draugr. The Silverhand tend to overwhelm the Draugr pretty much every time in my experience, so we gotta be ready for them to just blow through the Draugr and come after us. The Discord spell from FMR that's illusion would be super handy for this guy. It's like Frenzy, just a tad more powerful. Yeah, and it has the added benefit of the perks. I think we got a guy in here. There he is. Take a nap. Have a seat. Oops, I just stabbed Farkas in the ass. Oh, now Eric popped his avatar. Nice. The damage over time got him. Okay, I think they've already detected us. That's why my, What? Farkas, are you running away? Why are you running away?
This should be good.
Now, there are crossbows down there, which can hit us up here. There you go, Farkas. Go get them. I would really like to have the rally spell or the courage spell here, too. See if I can get one of them with Fury over here. Don't want to get flanked by Draugr. There we go.
What was that?
I'll tear you to pieces.
How skin you alive?
Nicely done.
Oh. Slammed that guy right through the floor. Behind you! Sounds like we got some Draugr waking up over there, too. Okay, that's always a tense encounter. So that's pretty good. Got the parry on him there. Alright, I hear another Draugr down there.
I knew a place could be so ancient. Bet it's over 1,000 years old.
Let's do the loot thing. Another Storm Strike. Or no, that was Storm Gate before. Do a quick save here just so I don't crash and have to do all that over again, because that honestly was the thing that scared me most. That was the part that scared me most about this entire stream. Was making it through this encounter. Now, we're not completely in the clear yet. We still have that boss room at the end of this dungeon. But like I said, I'd much rather fight Draugr than Silverhand. They're not nearly as well armored or armed. They're slower, both on foot and in terms of their attack speed. The one disadvantage I have fighting Draugr instead of Silverhand is that my illusion spells don't work against the Draugr. Oh, except for the Spectral Missile. It just gives me a ranged attack that's weaker than the melee attacks that I have. You guys got that one? Easy. Easy. Okay, another copy of Discord, just in case one wasn't enough. Oh no, Discord, that's the one that you were talking about, Magus. Definitely saving that one. It was Doppelganger that I got, that I didn't want to lose. I think there's an urn up here. Yeah, it's empty. Hey, Lord Duck, Happy New Year, friend. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you had a good holiday and, you know, did some celebrating, saw some family and friends. All the good stuff. Oh my god, I can't just take the potion? Gotta take all the trash around it? Oh, Ice Wraith Teeth. Invisibility if I need it, I guess. Invisibility is not really in our tool set because we don't sneak, but Woodsman's Axe. Yeah, it's worth a little something. Take it. What do we got in these urns over here? Anything in that far one? No, that's empty. Okay. A new year got me to make a new character, so I'm on sick leave right now, so I can't really do much else than play. Well, you know. Hey, that's alright. That's all I'd be doing on sick leave, too. Veil of Nature, Divine Armor is alteration, can't use it. I'm getting a lot of Forgotten Magic Tomes. I usually don't get this many. Look, another one. Jeez. Hey, I'm not complaining. But I usually do not get nearly this amount of Forgotten Magic spell tomes. Procking on corpses here. That's awesome. Okay, I think all that's... Okay, freaking skeevers. Can at least level up our block skills and take their Skeever Tails. I think Skeever Tails have, well, they do damage health, but they also fortify light armor, which I can use both of. So I will be taking all the Skeever Tails. How do you like this fancy swordplay, huh? With all these timed blocks? It's all that Fallen Order I've been playing. That's like your main defensive option in that game is the parry. It's got my reflexes on point.
What can I do for you, friend? Of course.
All right, Pack Mule, take my heavy stuff. All right, that'll work.
Lead on.
I think this is locked, but I think I can pry it open with the sword here. Oh no, I can pick that. The character I have right now is my first truly neutral evil character. Quite fun to roleplay him. Oh yeah, I think I saw something about that on, was it the Couch Warrior?
Gives me the creeps.
Character Crusade Discord? Excuse me. Hiccuped and burped at the same time. Ooh, that was an issue. I think I remember you saying something about that. I've been kind of lurking a little bit lately on the Discords. So I haven't been able to have like full conversations. I've been out and about for the holidays and things like that. Ah, there we go.
Nicely done.
But yeah, neutral evil sounds interesting. Okay, let's see if we can calm. There's a couple of spiders here. I want to see if I can calm one of them so that we can concentrate on the other. Here you are. Boom. Okay, that should help. Oh, I forgot to pray before I came here.
That'll teach him.
Ow! More skeevers? Are you laughing at me? Prick. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just saved your life, Eric. You owe me a big one. This guy usually doesn't come all the way down here. That's interesting. Frostbite poisons are actually quite good at, you know, low level to mid level. They stay relevant. So grab them and use them. If you're playing on Legendary like me. Or if you're doing Permadeath. They help a lot. The more damage you do, the faster they die, and so the less damage they do. Defense by offense type thing, you know? Oh, he got me. Gonna try to dodge roll through him. He got me right before my roll came out. That's okay. Resist fighter. Salamander touch. No. Wow, even more forgotten magic spells. I like it. Posted some screenshots there. Eric is sworn to carry your... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's somebody else. Eric's just doing it because, you know, he kind of idolizes me. He thinks I'm kind of a big deal. He's an adoring fan. Just a little taller than the one we're used to. And less of a swirly on the top of his head. Ooh, more beautiful, delicious hanging moss for my one-handed fortification potions. Okay, we're about to enter that final chamber there. None of the enemies in that area are going to be too overwhelmingly strong, but there are overwhelming numbers. If we can dispatch of them quickly, then we can keep their numbers low, because they do tend to stagger as far as the timing of when they activate. What kind of potions do I have here to use? The poisons aren't going to work against Draugr. Fortify block will work, and that will do block and light armor. That would be good. Let's see, what else? I think some vegetable soup would be good too. And I just favorited that not too long ago. So I'll pop the Fortify block and the vegetable soup, and we should be good for most of this battle. I think. Fortify block. Regenerate stamina, we'll go with the vegetable soup. And then if we need to use regenerate stamina, we will. Hey, Lexicon. Welcome aboard, friend. How you doing? How was your new year? All right, here we go. Time to focus. Okay. Heard some business going on over here. Got the restless one right away. Oh, he's running.
What was that? Nicely done.
Thanks. Who's next?
What was that?
Oh, there's one.
Someone there?
Oh, he bashed me. And I'm out of stamina. Let's go regenerate stamina. Do some minor stamina. Stamina's important right now.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed again.
He was all taunting and everything. And then he just died right away. Okay. Stamina's coming back. That's a good thing.
I'll rip you in half.
Thought I heard somebody over here. 2 guys, huh? Time to block on the power attack. Would rather bash out of those, but with the Fortify block potion running here, I can handle that.
Come on, come on.
Okay, need a minute, need a minute.
Over here.
Need some stamina. Arrgh, get out of there. Oh, man, that was close. Okay. Whew. Ran out of stamina and I couldn't dodge out. Man, that was almost really bad.
I'll get you.
Too many power attacks. Okay. Thankfully, I had plenty of potions.
Fall down and bleed to death.
Did they go out there and then close the door on you guys? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You can't hide from me. You won't get away from me.
What a
Gladly
bitch.
kill you myself.
Look at this little puss. Okay, that got a little tense for me. I'm surprised that that gave me more of a challenge than the Silver Hand did. But, you know, this game can be wildly unpredictable at times. So doing a permadeath on Skyrim, it's good for the same reasons that it's bad. It gives you... It's not like doing like a Dark Souls permadeath run or something like that, because you know where all the enemies are and you know what they're going to be doing because it's the same thing every time. With Skyrim, you might know where all the enemies are, but because of the leveled nature of the game, you don't always know exactly which enemies are going to spawn unless you have like memorized what enemies show up in what areas at what levels. And you almost need like a spreadsheet or something like that to study if you're going to do that. Not my style. If it is your style, I don't mean to disparage that at all, but just the sheer chaotic nature of Skyrim's AI and the bugginess of when scripts are going to, when scripted AI is going to act like it should, it's very random. It's very random. So yeah, the best part of Skyrim permadeath is also the worst part in that you really never know what's going to happen. So that leads to that tension. And it's that sense of tension that makes permadeath great, in my opinion. Thanks, Magus, for staying on top of that. Appreciate it. Quiet in bed by 12:30 a.m. Yeah. Once the dog was, you know, calm enough to get to sleep, that's when we went to bed too. The less I can do on New Year's Eve, the better that New Year's Eve is for me, I think. I'm not one for parties and stuff like that. Okay, I am gonna come back through here off stream and kind of pick all the little alchemy ingredients and stuff like that. I do need a refresh on some potions here, although we've been pretty conservative with them. Alright, so now we do have some bounties in the area, namely Silent Moons and Halted Stream. And Farkas is going to stay with us until we turn in that Proving Honor quest at Jorvaskr. So I'm thinking it might be best to take on those bounties while we have him with us, while we have an extra meat shield. I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to consult the map real quick. I am pointing in the right direction. Let's keep this mountain range over here to the left, and we'll go find Silent Moon's camp. We'll just keep it rolling. Seeing more bots on YouTube than Twitch lately. Yeah, there's probably, you know, a tide that those things ride, depending on, you know, where the scammers wanna get you. The streaming flavor of the month for the scammers, I guess, is YouTube lately. Seems to be an interesting stone structure up there. Or is that just a bent tree? That might just be a bent tree over there. It almost looks like a stone arch. Okay, we got some crabs over here. Let's try out our new Discord spell on the crabs.
What was that?
Is there? I think there's an area of effect on this spell too.
Ha! Found you.
Which is nice.
Myself.
I'll get you.
Well, you guys aren't going to save any for me?
Nicely done.
Okay, now we also need to keep our eyes peeled for saber cats out here too. And I think there's a bear that likes to hang out up there too. Toward the entrance to Labyrinthian. I think that's where Labyrinthian is, just right up through here. Yeah, it is. And maybe a troll, depending on your level. I want more mud crab chitin. There we go. Okay. So let's remain vigilant for predators that might want to kill us. Okay, there's Silent Moons right over there. Now we should have just the sheer manpower to be able to take these guys out without being too tactical or too tricky, but I don't want to take too much magic damage or too many arrows to the face at this level. Nice swing. You got her? Oh yeah, that overhead power attack is gonna make quick work of most bandits. That's for sure. You okay over there, Eric? Lord Daka, Lichdom. Did we just become best friends? I think you did, Magus. I think you did. Let's see, is this guy gonna have a forgotten magic tome on him? Nah. Okay, now there should be 2 more guys up in here, I think. In fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and hotkey. I know I said I was gonna mess around with this before I started using it, but I want to do not doppelganger. Well, favorite doppelganger. But I want to hotkey Discord instead of Fury, so let's go 3 on Discord. I think Discord takes up more, it takes more magicka than Fury does. Yeah, it almost wipes out 2/3 of my magicka there, but that's okay, I think. Hey, assholes. Yeah.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Have you had enough, or are you thirsty for more? Oh, we got a magic guy. Magic user.
I'll tear you to pieces.
You dug your own grave.
I got a little frozen. You okay over there, Eric? I think I made you a little angry, it looks like. Got you with my Discord spell a little bit. Poison bite and vile spores, not using it, but, you know. Well, I'm glad we can still be friends, even though I pissed you off and now you're glowing red. I hear a bear over there. Necrosis is restoration, can't use it, but I can sell it.
This should be good. A fight. I'm getting out of here.
Farkas is kind of cowardly. This is not the first time he's run off on us. Restoration. We don't use restoration spells, but we can sell that. I think we did. I mean, honestly, he probably would have had you at neutral evil. That's a bulk of what you play. Okay. Now, there was a bear over here that was pissed off at us, too. I don't know if the bear is going to come all the way around this wall to get us, but whatever. And, of course, I am over cucumbered now where Eric can't get to me. Eric! Where are you, bud? Is he out there fighting that bear? Oh well. He'll catch up to me as soon as I go through this trap door, I think. But it may take a while since I have the slower leveling mod that makes skills not contribute to character level. Yeah, that's the experience mod. Plus, certain skills can't be improved past points unless I'm at the right amount. Yep, experience. I think you and Magus also became best friends from that too, because Magus always uses that experience mod.
Of course.
For me, it just doesn't feel like Skyrim anymore, so I use just the vanilla leveling system with the uncapper, so that I can kind of slow skills down or speed them up depending on what they need, and also uncap the spells or the skills. See if he wants the axe staff there.
Of course.
But you know, a lot of people really swear by that experience mod. And that's really using the Fallout 4 system of experience, which I don't mind. But I've kind of fallen in love with the Skyrim's leveling system, and that's
If there's any way I can be of service,
part of the reason why I love this game so much. It's how open-ending it is. Custom INI for experience as well as some personal tweaks. That's the way to do it. All right, a-holes. Let's see. Let's try some doppelganger action here.
Now ain't this someone there?
Kill him.
Oh, that works nice. I like it. Okay, that is the leader there with the quarterstaff.
You're making me angry.
Haha, the jumping stab. Okay, so there goes the bounty. There is one more dude over there. There's an archer more toward the entrance. These differences in taste in mods, by the way, is absolutely acceptable, and that's why Skyrim, I think, has had such longevity in the face of everything, is that there are mods up the wazoo for tweaking gameplay to fit your particular tastes.
Can I assist you?
And I'm always endlessly interested to see how other people play this game and how they mod their game. Both in terms of just, you know, academic curiosity, but also trying to see what I can add to my game from other people's concepts of how they like to play. So disagreeing about preferred mods is not a bad thing at all. I think it just
Someone there? Thought I heard something.
leads us to expand our horizons.
We sure showed them, eh?
And also get, you know, more variety out of the game that we love to play and the game that we love to watch here. That's my opinions on it anyway. See if we got any good yeah, apples. I think I have apples. We'll take some green apples, why not, just in case. Tomatoes can use for vegetable soup. Alright. I think that is Silent Moons done and dusted. Now we gotta head to Halted Steam. Or Halted Steam. Halted Stream. I'm always calling it Halted Steam. I think most people make that mistake from time to time. Get that lantern off. And then we're gonna head east over here. I do want to catch up on chat here. Looks like there's some interesting conversation going on. Let's see. Magus with his custom INI. Yes. Lord Daka. So, my character will have to master enchanting, alchemy, and conjuration if he wants his magic sense and usability to return. The only way he can even use conjuration is to reanimate with seal on. Interesting. So is that from Lichdom, or is that a manual restriction that you're putting on yourself for a roleplay mechanic? Sounds awesome, either way. You also running classical Lichdom on top of original Undeath. I'm doing a full AE, no downgrade, 474 plugins. Sky UI is the only one that crashed to desktop so far. Sky UI is a big one. Well, because of the MCM, right? Do you have another way of getting into the MCM besides Sky UI? I was watching Magus do his Septimus playthrough, which was awesome, by the way. I think that if something catastrophic happened to my current mod list, my load order, I would probably be willing to, you know, just take AE, don't downgrade, and then just use the Septimus list. That was pretty awesome. And then kind of tweak it to my own liking. Sky UI should be good with AE. Yeah, I don't... Is Sky UI contingent on a certain version of the Skyrim SE EXE? Or is it just version locked to SKSE? I don't know. I avoid upgrades like the plague all the time because I like a stable mod list more than anything. Keeps me playing. Septimus 2.0 is out now, bug fixed. Nice. I mean, hopefully I don't have to. I don't have to use it, but if I did, it's nice to know that it's there. Me too. Same with .NET Framework. I have a feeling that Sky UI is being run with the best of both worlds downgrader version. I see, okay. It's a manual restriction that I set for myself. If I didn't, I could become a lich literally at level 30. Okay. Yeah, that seems a little easy to obtain, right? Becoming a lich at level 30. But, I mean, you didn't download the Lich mod not to be able to be a Lich, I think, is probably why they set that so early, right? They want you to be able to play as a Lich for most of your playthrough. Since I use PC mods on Bethesda.net, downloading AE corrupted my saves. So I'll be starting again, making the switch to MO2 and next. Okay, it's a change for the better, it is, but it still sucks to lose all your saves like that. I've been there. So to get around that, modders, specifically Halgari, put out those 2 versions of his downgrade patcher. Cool, yeah, that downgrade patcher has been a lifesaver for a lot of people. I use Undeath, Immersive Lichdom on top of that, then Undeath, the Ascension on top of those. Wow, okay, that's it's quite the custom setup there. Interesting. Well, I hope it serves you well. Gives you a nice long playthrough of, you know, hundreds of hours. That's what we're always going for, I think. Okay, still trying to stay vigilant, just in case. You know, wolves we can handle. We can take a few hits from wolves, but it's the saber cats that we're afraid of here. Okay, there's Halted Stream right there. I can see its fortifications, its wooden walls there. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch them off guard. Might be able to hit them with some Discord. If I can see them before they see me. Otherwise, they're going to get too cagey. They're going to be hard to hit. Oh, there's a dude. I see a dude. See if we can lead him just enough to be able to hit him. Yeah, I think I got him. And I unlocked a chest over there, too. Why don't you guys fight each other? No, they're coming right for us.
Come on!
Swing and a miss. Ouch. Okay. We'll just go for direct damage here with spectral missiles.
Is someone there?
Oh, and then I just hit Eric and Farkas. Okay, let's just stab some folks.
That's the end of that.
That tends to work fine. Necrosis. Wow, it's still pumping out the Forgotten Magic spell tomes. I love it. Now, there was the mage enemy that got a little closer to us over here. We can use instincts to find the corpse, I think. There he is. Or maybe that's just a crab. Nope, that's the mage. Void Bolt. Eh. Destruction, can't use it. Okay, took care of the initial onslaught there. I don't think my Discord took. I didn't get a message saying that the enemy was too powerful or anything. Maybe I just straight up missed. But it looked to me like it hit. I don't know. Let's try Doppelganger on the next guy over here. My followers here are going to have light foot. That means I have to make sure that I don't step on that pressure plate.
What was that?
Did I miss? It's not taking. Oh, I just stepped on the pressure plate. Exactly what I said not to do. Yeah, Doppelganger didn't seem to be taking against this guy. Maybe he's too strong. He is a bandit outlaw anyway.
Considered?
So... Alright, what are we doing here? Might try to do Fury just to trigger this falling lamp here. And then we'll try to hit Discord. Missed anyway. Got hung up on that terrain there. Let's see if we can take care of the mage.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Okay, took care of it. Nice. Probably gonna have to load up Eric here. Orcish long mace, he's already got one in his inventory, and it's not that valuable for how heavy it is. So I'm not gonna grab that. The mammoth tusks. I know a certain pretty lady in Whiterun that would like to have a mammoth tusk.
What can I do for you, friend? Of course.
For reasons. So we'll keep one of those. Wait, were those ringmail boots better than what I have? Nordmail light bracers, ringmail boots at 18. What am I wearing right now? 18, yeah.
Let's get
and they
going.
look better in my opinion anyway. There we go. Amron's family sword. That was the whole reason we're here. Ooh, leather armor of major illusion. We might have to use that. Illusion spells and enchantments cost 17% less, huh? It would help me cast Discord more often. But it would be less armor rating than what I'm wearing. Excuse me. Leather armor of major illusion. 56 armor, 17% less on illusion spells. 68 armor, so we're losing, what, 12 armor rating? I don't know, and it doesn't look as good either. I don't know. I think the way that this playstyle is shaking out, I would rather have the armor rating than the reduced illusion spell. Because the way that this is shaking out, the light armor, the sword play with the one-handed light armor and block seem to be the primary skills for this guy. I haven't had any trouble casting any of the illusion spells that I need, except that Discord seems to take up a lot of my pool. So I'll probably keep with what I'm wearing, I think. I can sell off the light armor, or I can just keep it. I can have Eric hold on to it for me. Okay, now we just need to make our way back to Whiterun. Ooh, I see a beehive over there too. That's probably got some honeycomb in it that is good, and some beehive husk. that gives me some buffs to light armor. But first, I think I'm going to take a quick break and grab a snack. I'm getting kind of that low blood sugar feeling going right now. And I'll be back in about probably 5 minutes or less. Alright, do a quick save here. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes, alright? All right. You guys behaving yourselves? Probably not. Oh, we got some lich talk in here. I hope an Ice Ion picks up his Dragon Priest quest mod again at some point. It seemed like it was going to be really interesting. And based on his changes to Vampire Lord form and in Sacrosanct and to a lesser extent his werewolf form changes in Growl, I think he probably could have done something really cool. So hopefully when he gets refreshed and re-interested in doing something like that, I'd like to see it. Yeah, you'd be getting more into Dragon Priest stuff instead of the Lich, but you know, I kind of think like a Dragon Priest is pretty close to what a Lich form is. In Skyrim, anyway. Ooh. Mag is thinking about a Lich mod, huh? Interesting. I'm in that weird in-between temperature right now where it's like, if I'm wearing my hoodie, it's too warm, but if I'm wearing just a t-shirt, I feel too cold. Oh, first world problems. Just trying to get caught up on chat here. A lot of lich. A lot of itches for liches. Good way to put it. The itch lich. Or the lich itch. Yeah, that would be really itchy. Okay, so now we just need to make it back to Whiterun. Which is southeast of here, so I'm sure once we get into more of an open area of the plains down here, we'll be able to see Dragon's Reach, and then we can find it from there. We do still need to be careful for saber cats, though. There will be some saber cats and wolves on the way, and there's also those bandits that are doing the skooma smuggling. Oh, yep, I hear the wolves now.
Oh, no, you don't. Nicely done.
At least the one wolf. Is there another one? Sounded like there were two howls, but sometimes howls sound that way in this game. Now, where is that beehive that I was looking for? Got distracted by the damn... There it is. Got distracted by the damn wolves. Yeah, buddy. Fortify light armor right there. And then the honeycomb does fortify light armor and block. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, I see a flame Atronach all the way the hell over there. We're gonna have to be careful of that. Definitely gonna let Farkas and Eric take point on that. Hopefully I don't get ambushed by a damn saber cat while I'm focused on the Atronach. I can use Spectral Missile on this guy.
What was that?
Pop a resist fire potion. I know I have them. So many potions. 20% and resist magic.
There you are.
Moving target.
That's the end of that.
Okay, back up, guys. Eric, you're gonna get exploded. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Frost armor is alteration. Ooh, we got some fire salts for Balam in there too. Okay, let's see. I think, yep, there's Dragon's Reach right there. So we're gonna head straight for that, and then we're gonna go to the right around the foothills there to get back into the city, and we should encounter those ne'er-do-wells fairly soon after that. Oh, yep, there's their little cove right there. See if we can hit them with Discord before they attack us. I think we'll be able to. Get the horse in there too. I just got him pissed off at me. Maybe that shield guy. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, horse might be tough.
Go ahead, truck. Get right back. Not quite good enough, are you?
The horse just took that paralysis poison like nothing. Is he dead? Horse is rough, man. All right. I don't want that horse coming back after us. Gotta love modded Skyrim. You have no idea what's gonna happen. All right, now they're fighting again, it sounds like. Yep, there we go. Can we just kill this damn horse? Okay. I guess the horse forgives us. Both of the other ones, since the nature of his divinity is domination, as he served a Daedric prince in their realm before he is quite knowledgeable about souls and the way divides her. Legendary horse indeed. Anyway, Gray. My current character thinks something like this. Get the gift of Hircine to force Boethiah's power into a tug of war for my soul, and then find a way to get vampirism and use Molag to crush both of the other ones. I see. Playing a dangerous game with the Daedric princes there, sounds like. I'm gonna take the ingredients that I can find now because there is no map marker for this place. Pickpocket, don't use pickpocket, but I'll take the progression. So I'm gonna take it now while I have the chance. Ooh, and all that skooma? You betcha. Okay, so now as soon as I try to unlock this chest here, or loot it, that is what's going to trigger the rest of the guys over here. We'll have Discord ready. Maybe we can get that going. There we go. Ain't it though?
I'll try and make
what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Okay, resist magic. I think I have resist fire. Am I out of paralysis poisons? Hotkey's not working. Ooh, I'm out of paralysis poisons, it looks like. Gonna have to create some more of those. Alright, we might have to make a pit stop at Ryak's End to craft up some more paralysis poisons. But for now, we do have the slow, which is the next best thing. Guessing 6 was my hotkey for this one. Ah, that looks better. Okay. Still holding that level? Yeah, I think once I get to a safe space, especially with trainers around. Oh, scared me, Eric. Especially with trainers around, then I'll do the level up. So once we get back to Whiterun with the trainers at Jorrvaskr and we sell off all our stuff, then I can use that money for training. Probably a few times. Now there still might be some saber cats around here, at least some wolves. So let's stay on our guard. Without the crutch of the paralysis poison, saber cats are now suddenly much more of a threat than they were. And they were a pretty big threat before. I do have the poison here that does slow and health damage. So that does help a little bit. Okay, we're in. We're safe. Are you an apothecary? An alchemist? Yes. Just as good.
Take a look.
What kind of good stuff do you have for me? Ooh, Briarheart has paralysis. We'll definitely take that. Oh, let's see. What else? Amanita. Check my list here. I made a list so I can check it twice. Trying to find what kind of fish I can use here. Honeycomb or tusk. Slaughterfish scales. I don't see any fish. Okay. Kind of feel like I want to just buy everything here. I'm just looking for things with ingredient or effects that I have already, which means that I am able to use them or have used them before. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so now doing some boring inventory stuff. We're just going to be selling off the loot that we've gotten, turning in quests. Did I get Amaranth's sword? Yes, I did. Okay, good. And then going to use that money to do some leveling up and some training. Yeah, before I level up, I want to see if I have any training left. And before I do any training, I want to get all the money I can from these vendors.
Can I assist you?
You can. Let's see your additional follower inventory. I'm going to take all of it, and now I'm going to be
you lead, I'll follow.
Doing the looter's walk of shame for a little bit here.
Hello, friend.
Hi there.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Speech skill is going up. That's good. Speech skill is a major skill of the rogue. Yeah, 31. We'll give her a 3 septum tip there. How about that?
Good luck out there.
Oh, he's so slow. And then once we get all this stuff done, we can start discussing what is next for our roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish
Take a good look around.
Gavin.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be?
Oh man, I probably picked up a disease from one of those skeevers, huh? Or one of the wolves.
Take a look.
I think I do have plenty of potions of cure disease though, so I can use that. 55 and a 40. 16. What do we have here that's cheap? Yeah, leave him a tip there too.
Thank you very much for your business.
Still only over encumbered by about 470 points. Once again, in this life, I will walk the path of evil. Even in death, there is no regrets. Melion, Gray, Baird. Pretty awesome. That's all? Yeah. Just wait till I have to walk all the way up to the market.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
And 60. And 39. And 15. What do we have for 15 septums here? Another barbarian boots for 17.
Good doing
okay.
business.
Now we're only 335 over encumbered. Got a lot of septums though. Oh, I just can't take it. Eric, where are you? Here he comes. Help me.
I'm right behind you. Of course.
Why don't you take these and take that and take that and take that and take that and also take that and take that and also take that and take some of this and that 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 and all but one of that and that, and you can take that and you can take that and that and that. You take some of that. You can have some of that, some of that, some of that. You can have some of that. You can have some of these. Have some of that. This, that. Those. You take that. That. You can take that. Only a few more. Come on. Almost there. Ah! Nope. Still one off. Damn it. There it is.
Is there anything
now
else?
We're under cucumbered. Amryn, hey, got some good news for you.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Well, speaking of, I have your sword.
You found it. I've been
I
looking
found
for
it.
that blade for months.
I know you told me.
You took on all those bandits yourself?
Well,
thank you.
Mostly by myself.
My father
These two
had a
were kind of
favorite
useless.
Sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory.
Awesome. So I get some one-handed and some block training. Excellent.
Good day to you.
Cool. Now I'm going to, well, we'll see what the companions are going to do for us here. Turn in that quest.
Through your grace and benevolence.
We've been awaiting your return.
Yeah? Why are you waiting for me?
Come, follow me.
God. Always barking the orders with this one. Take my shield to Yorland. Let's see what your sword arm can do. Follow me. Always something with that guy.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. This man has endured, has challenged, and has shown his valor. Who will speak for him?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in his defense?
I would stand at his back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug in his name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in his stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It
shall be so.
I do kind of like that little ceremony there.
I trust you won't
aside from being way too fast, I really do like the companions quest line, and just the whole vibe of the whole thing is really cool. And I know that there are mods to slow it down, and I do run those on my non-permadeath.
I see you've been allowed to know
profiles.
some secrets before your appointed time. No matter. Yes, it's true. Not every
Just with permadeath, I feel like if I'm
Only
going
members of the
to
circle all share the blood.
become a werewolf, I want a lower barrier of entry into doing that.
Well, I grow old. My mind turns towards the horizon, to Sovngar. I worry that Shore won't call it animal
And if you want to keep having
what a
ears,
true Nord
pretend you
warrior.
didn't.
Living as
Is it not
beasts
allowed?
draws our souls
Still
closer
accept
to the
it
Daedric
forbidden.
Lord Hircine.
So it's not true.
Some
So
may
that's
prefer
that.
an eternity in his hunting grounds. but I crave the fellowship of Sovngarde.
So you're looking to cure yourself.
Yes, but it's no easy matter. But you don't need to share the worries of an old warrior.
And Kodlak is a super cool character too. One of my favorites. But he's just really... He's such a minor character, it turns out, because both the quest line is way too short and, you know, he's never really around except for this one little moment. Okay. My dog is beckoning me. She has been a good girl, I guess. Have you been good? You being a good pup? Come here, come say hi to everybody. Gotcha. You tell everybody how much of a whiny baby you were with the fireworks last night? Oh yeah, you were, But it turned out you were okay, just like everybody else. So you're just being really dramatic about it all, huh? Yeah. But, were you a good girl? Were you being good? Oh, she's squirming. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. Alright. Easy enough dealt with. Give her one little rawhide bone and she'll be happy for the 30 seconds that it takes for her to chew through those. Alright. Now we gotta collect a bounty, I suppose. So now, Farkas has left our services, which is fine. He was a bit cowardly. More cowardly than I expected. He ran away no less than twice in that little run that we did there. So, you know, I'm always happy to have another meat shield in the party. But he wasn't doing such a great job anyway, so not going to be super depressed to see him leave. Going to turn in our bounty here, which should be a pretty good little payout. I'm running Bounty Gold SC, which allows you to configure how much gold you get for certain bounties.
Good to see you.
For a bandit bounty, I'll get 500 gold plus 10 gold per level. So I should have about 620 gold coming to me for that.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Boom, 620. Look at that.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Thanks, Preventus. Oh, while I'm here, I may as well sell some stuff off to Farengar.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I wish to master the arcane farts, yes. What do I have that's around 10 gold? Here, you can have a couple of petty soul gems.
You take care
Excellent.
of yourself now.
No, you take care of yourself. Okay, so let's find some training here. Can probably always use block training. Can always use one-handed. We don't have a light armor trainer around here. Ooh, we can talk to Isolde though for some speech.
Do you feel all right?
Not really, but I will get that taken care of, I promise. You asked me for a mammoth tusk, and I have delivered. Because I am a strong, reliable, and devastatingly handsome man.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day.
Oh, maybe.
As promised,
Lofty goals, huh?
Let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Now, I'd say that Gavin is, you know, probably quite taken by Isolde at this point.
Farewell.
and thinking about some different things
You're
here.
a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Are we wearing our amulet of Mara still?
Hey, good to see you again.
All right.
Good talking to
Maybe
you.
we'll come back later. So we are a follower of Mara, which, you know, makes me realize that I haven't prayed in a while. We'll get a bonus to our our worship level. What am I calling that? My devotion level? If I get married. And I'm thinking that Isolde would probably be quite an ideal marriage partner for Gavin. For a couple of reasons. First of all, he is an outsider in these lands because he's a Breton. So his deeds and his feats are only going to take him so far in establishing renown and wealth in the area.
Need something? Take a look.
If he is married to a Nord, that will lead to some relevancy, some at least perceived relevancy from some of the nobility in the area, I would imagine. So that will get him some more notoriety, I think, some more acceptance by the Nords here in Skyrim. Also, she is a merchant, so having that extra income would also be great, and learning the merchant's trade from Isolde would also go a long way in selling off these like loot items and stuff like that and increasing his own wealth, which is the name of the game for him, is increasing his notoriety and his wealth. He wants to live the big life with the finer things, surrounded by comfort and extravagance, and having the good name to go along with it. Those are his ambitions. And aside from, you know, just being attracted to Isolde, I think she is probably technically a good candidate to help him achieve his goals as well. So, we might have a ceremony at the Temple of Mara at some point soon, huh? And I think this might be the first of my Permadeath characters in this series to get married. You can thank Mara for that one.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Take a look.
And also, people in Whiterun anyway, if their only experience with Bretons from High Rock is this smarmy Bellathor fella, he's probably going to want to change. He's going to have to work a little harder to change people's minds on his own status in the province, or at least in this hold, I would think. Okay, so we have 12,975 septims to burn on training. So let's find okay, we can do Amron. Otherwise we'd have to use Aethys at Jorvaskr.
I can teach you a few things.
We'll do some one-handed training. Oh, we're already trained up, so that's fine. This will also allow us to see what we need the most help in. If I have to travel to Riften real quick to get light armor training, I don't mind that. Oh, let's see here. For the rogue, I think I was doing one in each. I was just going to take whatever I have the lowest amount in. So for this level, it is Magicka. Now it is Stamina. There we go. We seem to use Health, Stamina, and Magicka all at even importance. So just in that case, I just take whatever I have the lowest amount of. And that's how we do that. Okay, so let's look at, well, let's see, alchemy. We were going to make some more poisons, so alchemy mastery would be a good perk to take there. Speech we're doing okay at. I'd like, we're not really doing a whole lot of crimes, so bribery isn't going to help. Bribery seems like a nice roguish thing to have. But if we're not too compelled to do, you know, pickpocketing or any kind of robbery or anything like that, I just don't see us being in too much trouble with the law at any point. So I don't know if bribery is going to help us. The shouting subtree here, we are not Dragonborn, we can't shout, so that's completely useless to us. Performer, we're not a bard, we're more of a warrior class, so that's not going to help us out. And then kinship, we could do this, but yeah, just the really important stuff is higher up in the tree, and we just don't have access to that yet. I mean, with kinship, we would have access, we'd have 15% better prices from all Bretons, so I mean, Bellathor would be a good one. Can't think off the top, oh, excuse me, of my head of any other Breton vendors, except for maybe Bethella in Markarth, the alchemist. That could come in handy. But I think our perk point would be better spent there. You have 2, Master and Poisoner, maybe? Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I want to see what else I have. If there's something that's better to keep me alive. If I'm going to do the werewolf thing, then Iron Fist would be extremely useful. But I'm thinking that Gavin would probably be turned off with the whole werewolf thing. I don't think he wants to become a werewolf. He left the bandit life to avoid that savage, unrefined way of life. So just to do that and then become a savage beast, like literally, probably not very high on his to-do list. This might be good. Clash of Champions. At level 30, we wouldn't be able to go any higher than that. That would, let's see, reduce target's attack damage by 10%. So in the more longer drawn-out fights, with characters that have, or NPCs, enemies that have a lot of health, this would be very useful, I think. Basically gives you 10% armor rating, which is good. Able to do a power bash, this might be helpful too. Oh, this would be quite helpful actually. Doing a timed block to mitigate incoming fire, frost, and shock spells and effects, reducing their damage by 50%. Yeah, so this might be great. You can use the sword to sort of parry incoming magic. At least at a 20%, or I'm not, sorry, 50%. 50% is a lot if I can time it right. That might be a good one to take. Nothing else I can take in illusion except for the dual casting perk, I think, and I don't have any reason to do that. Let's see. So yeah, how about I'm gonna take Apocalypse Proof and Alchemical Mastery. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Alchemy. There we go. 20% stronger is great. What else do I have available at level 32? Poisoner would be another good one, but I also use stimulants. I think right now just having stronger poisons would be, or potions in general. I can get another 20% here, 1% more powerful per level of alchemy, so that would be 33% poisons. I kind of like the Apocalypse Proof. Right now, our resist magic potions are not very strong. They will get stronger later, but having 50% magicka reduction, or magical damage reduction is
We'll see.
outstanding.
You've done well.
And I still have more money, more things to train. If you're killing things well enough, the poisons would help even more than sword perks at this point, in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm trying to keep things balanced too, though. I don't want to become too much of an alchemist and then forsake things in the swordsmanship trees. Another reason why I kind of want to keep things balanced is at this point it's going to be very easy to over level alchemy. And then things like light armor and my other combat skills are going to be left behind. So when it does come to a point where I need to take on like a Draugr or something that are going to be resistant to poisons, I'm going to want those combat skills to fall back on. So sort of more jack of all trades at this point than mastering anything. But I want to keep well-rounded just so that I can handle all the different situations. I hope you don't take it as I'm saying things out of place with the character. Just, oh no, absolutely not. I love conversation about tactics and stuff like that. That's like maybe the biggest reason why I stream Permadeath like this, is because I love the tactical conversations. So don't ever feel like you're out of place giving your suggestions with the perks and stuff like that. That's one of the most interesting aspects of a Permadeath like this, in my opinion. So shout them out. That 50% magical damage reduction is better than anything that I can get from potions at this point, which is why I went with that instead of maybe the poisoner. The Clash of Champions would work well for like Draugr boss fights and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to be able to take every situation into account there. And I may still well take that poisoner perk very soon here. It just depends on how much I can level up from my next training rounds here. Okay, so what do I need to train in most? Block, we're at 40, which isn't bad. One-handed, we're down at 34. So one-handed is the best candidate we have right now. So is light armor. Let's see, light armor, if I take all 5 ranks in training, is going to put me at 39, which doesn't even put me at 40. I'd be able to take as a leaf, which is very situational. Initiative, regenerate 10% magicka, that's still at 40. One-handed is going to increase our damage here. And it's going to put us closer to 40, which will give us crosscut, which would actually be very useful, much more useful than Clash of Champions. Block, we're good on. Alchemy, we're a little bit behind. We're at 33, but Alchemy is going to be very easy to level up, and in fact, it will level up quite a bit once we get back to Ryexen to replenish our paralysis poisons. So let's do one-handed. Let's see. See if we can find Amryn again. I think Amryn's going to be easier to find than Aethys at this point. Aethys can either be outside on that Jorvaskr patio, or he's in the basement, or he's somewhere around in the mead hall area. Amryn tends to, yeah, he patrols the same area, so just run around counterclockwise in the little circle, and you'll run into him eventually.
I can teach you a few things.
If you don't have like an AI overhaul to where he's like having lunch with his family or whatever. Am I getting the level up? Oh, yeah. Look at that. So I can take light armor here too. Which entails me traveling all the way back to Riften. Magicka this time. Now it's going to be a while until we get our next level up. Unfortunately, even with the training. I feel like I want to do light armor training though. Even if I'm not going to unlock another perk, I'll at least get the armor rating for it. Sexy. Okay. So let's see, 6:03 p.m. We do have enough time to make a quick jaunt over to Riften and do some training there. We also want to head back to Ryek's End at some point here very soon. In fact, I might do that first. We'll mix up some potions, then we'll head over to Riften. Actually, we'll do Riften first, because I can take the carriage to Riften, and then I can take the Riften carriage to Riverwood, and then I can take Riverwood. It's just a short trip from Riverwood to Ryek's End there, where I have all my my alchemy stuff to mix up some poisons. I think that would be the quickest order of operations for us. Hey, yo.
Need a ride?
I do indeed.
Where do you want to go?
Riften, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
That might also be something I add as a mod, a light armor trainer into probably Riverwood. It seems to make sense. Yeah, that's like the only combat ability that the companions that you don't have access to in Jorrvaskr, right? You even have archery there, which is kind of debatable whether or not they would have that. Why wouldn't they have a light armor trainer? I mean, technically, that's part of like the stealth branch, the stealth section of the skills. But you use it in combat too, and there are plenty of light armor wearers in that in Jorrvaskr in the companions. So why wouldn't they have a light armor trainer? Doesn't make any sense to me. You got your one-handed trainer, you got your two-handed trainer, you got heavy armor, you got block, you got archery, you got smithing. No light armor.
They want to speak to Hoffman in the stables.
Oh, and while we're here, we can sell some shit off too.
You gonna buy something, or just take a look?
20 septims each.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
And she's also going to have a lot of money now to buy our stuff from
Jewelry with legendary.
Come back when you're ready.
the different areas that we were at. Where is Eric? Eric? We don't have long here. There he is.
Can I help you?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
Of course.
Now see how much we can sell before everybody closes shop for the evening. You'd think Jorrvaskr would have it. Each companions could potentially train. Yep. So yeah, you could block with... Well, Nyada is already a block trainer, right? Rhea, maybe? Or, yeah, Torvar.
Looking to stay alive.
Either one of those guys.
Stare all day or buy some armor.
Of course, you want to stay away from Skjor. Torvar would be good. I think he's light armor. I think Rhea does light armor as well.
Everything I've got on display, really.
Going under the assumption that if you really want to do the companions line, they suggest heavy gear. Yeah, because of the wolf armor and stuff too. $81, huh? And where's a 15er? Am I still cucumbered? I am still cucumbered.
Goodness knows I could use it.
Can I interest you in some fun? Take a look.
already gave Isolde her mammoth tusk, so we don't have to deal with one of those. We don't have to carry one of those around anymore.
Keep your eyes.
Oh, hey, look at that. No longer cucumbered.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Gold coins and all this could be yours.
It's only got 37 left now, huh? 15.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Alright, well now it's getting late. Okay. So now let's take another carriage back to Riverwood, and then we will head to Ryex where we can mix up some more potions. And that might actually take us to our next level too. To give us more training. In fact, before I go back, let's go ahead and take that poisoner perk that you suggested, because we're mostly going to be mixing up some paralysis poisons there, along with some other stuff, but mostly the paralysis poisons. So that will make those stronger, and it will help us level faster. He has a murder boner for me. Gotta love a good murder boner, am I right? Yeah, I agree. And they're easy to plant. The ingredients for it, you know, you can plant them in your hearthfire garden, and then you have like a never-ending lifetime supply of them. If you know where to find the ingredients, they are plentiful. They just grow in very specific locations. So the canis root, imp stool, and Mora Tapinella. That's all you need. If you know where to find them, you can find plenty of them. You can plant them in your hearthfire gardens for even more. And they're so powerful. If you're running Hunterborn, Canine Teeth instead of the Red Mountain Flower will give you both the lingering damage health and direct damage health effects, along with the paralysis of the canis root and the imp stool. So that's the most powerful thing that you can have if you want to do Hunterborn, or at least do the field dressing and stuff like that. I just don't feel like this character would like skinning animals and doing the field dressing and gathering ingredients by chopping animals apart. I think that would be too dirty and kind of gross for him. That's the only reason I'm not doing it, even if those canine teeth would give me a tactical advantage. Sacrificing power for roleplay, I guess. But to be fair, just the paralysis and lingering damage health effect together is quite powerful on its own, even without the additional damage effect. Let's go see if our stuff has grown. It might have. It's been a few days since I've been back here. Looks like it might have. Look at that. I might get rid of these and just plant more imp stool, more tapinella and canis root. I like the wheat because it has a restore health and fortify health on it. And I like Death Belt because it has damage health and slow on it. Oh, this is Ryex End, Gale. It does have some performance issues. It's very dense with a lot of different things in it. I had some frame rate issues on my old machine. Oh, look at that. Eric Getting naked for y'all. Getting clean. But yeah, since I upgraded my computer, it's been fine. Actually, on the 1080 Ti, it was fine too. It was on the old. I was running an Alienware Alpha with a mobile NVIDIA chip on it that was several generations old, and that's where I had the frame rate issues on it. I kind of wish that he would have a performance-friendly version of it that had like it put loading doors between each of these different doors here.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot.
But yeah, it's great. Ooh, there's a leak for vegetable soup. Okay, so the damage health, we are going to... Ooh, do I not have any Instool? Here we go. Canis Root, Instool. I get at least 8 of these, which is good. Lingering damage health, only 6. Well, 6 is better than nothing. And you can see how fast just one of these increases my my alchemy level. That's why I'm not taking alchemy training. Get some slow in there too. Yep, and blue mountain flower and wheat, that gives you the health fortification and health restoration, which is why I have wheat planted. Fortify illusion is always useful for this class. Wasn't this the home you used in Chemical Whispers as well? It definitely was. It is a mainstay. It's actually the only modded player home I have in my mod list. Mostly because it's out of the way, it's fully functional, it has everything that you want in a player home, and it's hidden. It's not. It doesn't add anything to the landscape. I think it works well for all characters. And Fortify One-Handed. So before you get like the purification perks, Bear Claws and Hanging Moss, they will give you a boost to your one-handed weapon damage and your health, but unfortunately it also has damage health or damage magicka regeneration. And that takes priority. That takes precedence over everything else. So if you're gonna buff your one-handed, you need to find different ingredients to do that with. You know what? Does Hawk Feathers actually have a Fortify light armor as well? I think it does. Damages target magicka by 19. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can have to get one more level up here. So close. Save the Canis Root for paralysis poisons here. Do I have any slaughterfish scales? I can get another couple if I do. Ah, I do. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here we go. Oh, and I'm over cucumbered. Now I can get more training. Let's see, where do I want to take this? I'm probably stocked up on potions for a while now, so I probably won't be running any more of those anytime soon. So what do we have now that we can take the most advantage of? Light armor. One-handed. I think I'll do the one-handed. I'll do Clash of Champions because I'm very close to another level here. Oh shoot, I don't even have a perk. But I'll probably try to go for crosscut. I've been using that combo quite a bit lately where you do the regular attack and then you do the power attack right after. And crosscut will give me another 25% damage with that second power attack. So that's something I want to look forward to there. All right, it's very close to my 2 o'clock stop time, so I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for, you know, sticking around for all the boring inventory stuff afterwards. We did start with our hair on fire here, with a lot of good action here, and then kind of slowed down toward the end with the more tactical leveling and inventory stuff and the potion talk and stuff like that. But I did want to show that off because it is a big part of the identity of this character and a big part of the tactics that I'm going to be using going forward for as long as he stays alive anyway. So yeah, I thought it was important to kind of go over that, even if it's not as combat centric and exciting as maybe some more combat centric stuff is. And we also did go over a little bit more of the backstory and explored the character of Gavin a little bit more. Yeah, so I think it was a very successful stream overall, so thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining. Oh, let me get caught up here. I have dozens of player homes in my mod. Yeah, you and Strudel, I mean, it's like, that's probably your favorite thing, right? Getting the player homes in there. Have dozens of player homes in my mod list. Even a particular character doesn't use them. The houses are still part of my game worlds. Yeah, that's kind of what I used to. I used to use, what was it, Elysium Estate? Just right outside of Whiterun, just to the south of it on the road there. I liked that one a lot. What else have I used? I haven't used a whole lot else besides that. I kind of really like the Hearthfire stuff. If I'm gonna go for more of an extravagant, like more like estate type player home, I'm more than happy just to use the Hearthfire stuff, which is why I don't use a whole lot of modded player homes. And the one that I do use is more of a hideout. I think seeing homes makes the game world seem more alive. Okay, that is a very fair point. There aren't enough homes for the amount of people that are living in Skyrim, for sure. You would think that there would be more peppered about the landscape, for sure. And AE, the AE update with all the Creation Club content does help with that. You do see a number of different estates around the landscape that you wouldn't have seen normally. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the stream. Happy 2022. Indeed, indeed. Here's hoping. It's better than 2021. Kind of like the small cozy homes which fit a particular character's story. Yeah, and this one was kind of like that with Alkanil, Chemical Whispers. Okay, well, thanks again for joining, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope you get off to a very good start to the new year. And I wish you the best of luck, okay? See you guys.